All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. And I'll start with you, Nova. You played, I think, what, about an hour today?
Yeah, about an hour.
Um, of some HellBlade. So give me your initial thoughts of the first hour, man.
Man, the first hour when I first booted into the game, I was like, this looks kind of nice, man. So I wanted to see how well my computer would be able to run it. So
Yeah.
I threw on my little performance thing and I was able to get around 60 frames per second consistently, right?
Okay.
So 55 to 65 even, you know what I mean? And it had it on all high settings. So
Okay.
I'm like, all
Is it
right. So it
1440p or 1080?
I think it was 1440, I think.
Okay.
Actually either for I don't know, 1440 or 1080. I don't know. So don't quote me on that.
All right.
But
Yeah.
I played it for a while and I was like, okay, the sound design's still there because in the previous one, sound good. They had the spatial audio going on, you know what I mean? And a lot of the visuals and stuff. And I like how the game itself keeps you with that immersion feeling, man. Like, bro, I'm just walking around and I'm just feeling like I'm in the game. You hearing all these things around you, bro. Like, amazing. So it looks good. The combat's pretty good too. You know what I mean? So that's my initial reaction for the first hour, man. But I'm pretty hopeful for this though. It sounds like everybody loving it. On Steam, it got very positive. So we'll see, man.
On Steam.
On Steam. So it's something there. Yeah.
That's cool, man. So you're like at the beach joint, right? Like you got past like the beach or whatever. Like you fought the first boss or whatever.
Nah, actually, there's only because you fight I don't know what you were considering a boss. You know what I mean? I fought a couple people, but I don't know if those are bosses. I doubt it because they were pretty.
The dude that says he's gonna fucking kill you.
I don't be paying attention to people like that because I know I'm about to fuck you up. Oh yeah, we about to get it cracking.
I feel that.
But,
okay.
Yeah, but I don't think I fought a boss yet.
That's cool, man. I was like really kind of nervous because it's not CPU heavy, the game. So I was like nervous for some people running the game like at 1440p or whatever to see. Because like when I tell you, like when I run it on the Series X, bro, that bitch is beautiful. Like it is crazy. Turn HDR on and it's boy, it's so fucking good. But Scale, you beat the game yesterday. You streamed it, the whole thing, start to finish.
Yeah.
Give me your impressions, man.
Impressions. First impression, visual stunner. I'll say that off the rip. There is nothing competing with these visuals within game. And second impression, not second impression, but second thought is audio stunner. Like this game with the voices, this shit really be having me talk. I swear I heard that shit after the game too. I swear. Like I was like that shit but it's so good because it has me immersed in the game as well. Like there's like, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's like there's moments where they're like, you're lost. No, she's not. You're lost. No, you're not. You're lost. Yeah. I'm like, but I am lost. Or am I? I'm just like, and they're like, oh, she's weak. You're weak. I'm like, I'm not weak. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, the audio design is insane. It's a really, really masterclass. Third thing would be voice acting and performances in general. Stellar, great chef's kiss of a job. Everybody in the game feels like they're real people. Like I don't know how to explain more than they feel very real, and I think that's because of the visuals as well. Like when you see them talking and stuff, it feels like this game's mocap, but it's like they feel real. Like they move real. They just feel great. And only that, they sweat too. I'm sorry, I gotta say that. Yeah. They be sweating and shit. Like this was this game had me feeling like it was definitely like we're in the next generation. Because I kept taking moments to like just stop and let the game go and just see how she's like moving around and stuff like that. Her idle animations, fucking amazing. I was just like, if I would have played this game 10 years ago, and just seeing that live action game that I'm doing right there, I would not have believed it was real. I would have thought it was CG 100%. Like I'd have never thought if this was 20 years ago, I'd have never thought we'd get to this point. I thought it was this was, you know what I mean? It's visual stunner for sure.
Even the glossiness of her eyes too, man.
Oh, yeah.
Everything, dude.
You can see like the bloodshotness of her eyes, bro. Like, right, going into photo mode, bro. Like no matter what, like you a perceived cutscene, or because I'm gonna use that term like kind of loosely, because most cutscenes that we think of are rendered and like they're not in game, right? Like they're pre-rendered. Like this shit is just real-time rendered cutscenes, bro, and you can pause it at any time and zoom in, take pictures. Like it's fucking crazy.
It's definitely a visual stunner. It is out of, why is my game moving up and down? Sorry, my mic is doing things on its own. I don't know if I'm trying. Sorry, my bad. But it's that's I see after playing this and all that. This is kind of a horror game too. That's why I'm thinking of this. I'm thinking of all the shit that made me So it's a lot of them moments in there for sure. I thoroughly enjoyed the game. Like I can't say I have too many complaints. Length kind of short. I'll say that, and that's only because I just played the first one, so I can I know what the difference. Like back to back, I can tell that it's a shorter game overall. But I just always give this game so much grace on length because the visuals, like dog, how much more do you like? They can't add a little part of the game without adding major visuals. So like. You want these actors got to rest. How, you know what I'm saying? These are real people. Like these, no, they're all real people, developers and everybody. But you have actual like actors and they're that shit is like they're budgeted. You know what I mean? So if you want them to do more, you got to pay them more, and then you're going over budget and stuff. So what they have set out is what they have set out for what they can probably afford as well, and it goes without taking something away from the game. But that's my initial impression overall. It's good. I just really don't have too many complaints, and bar for bar, pound for pound, this was just a good game. And all of that, I give it more grace because if this is a trilogy, the third game is going to be fucking nominal. Like I don't know what they're going to do, but it's going to be better than all of them. I already know. Like it just is. And I personally, if you could somehow combine the first and the second, I would fucking love that. And I think that's what the third would be somehow, because I think I like the second game more. I just needed more of it, and that's and they can't really do. That's not a bad thing, you know what I mean? So yeah, and it's a straight up video game. I like that too. It's like, I get to play a game and beat it, and we're done type of thing. It's like that feels good. So I gotta know I can get through something. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
Yeah. So listen. So chapter 4 was. I was playing that at night, and I was like, I'm gonna beat it tonight. But chapter 4 kicked my fucking ass mentally, and I had to put it down, bro. Like my anxiety was too crazy.
Dang.
Like I had to put the caves.
Oh yeah,
I had to put that shit down, bro, because
the caves are crazy. Yeah, for sure.
I was like, nah, bro, hell no. But like for me. This is the best visual game out there, period, point blank, bro. Like this is like I said this on the stream before. I've been waiting for that Xbox 360, that King Kong game, that moment to where it's a cutscene and then it goes into the game and you can't even tell the difference. Like that's what this is, bro. There's multiple times where I'm holding the controller. It's like, why did she stop?
Oh yeah.
And I moved. I was like, "Whoa, holy shit!" Or I thought a cutscene was continuing to happen.
Yep.
Like during fights, and then I get my ass slashed. I'm like,
I'm like, what the hell? I'm over because this looks so good. So you're just like, you're like, hey, I like this. This is good. Boom. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit. I'm live. I'm like fumbling controller and shit. But yeah, my bad.
Yeah, no. Because I saw that piece of equipment, I forgot how much it cost. They talked about it quite a bit in some of their behind the scenes stuff with the binaural audio, the little head that they had the two voice actresses going around and around talking into Senua's head.
Oh, good.
Bruh.
That's
listen. I almost threw my controller at the beginning of the game because I got all three of us. I think most of the chats probably at least 30 minutes into the game, but I go into the fucking. They need your help. They need your help. And I get in there and they fucking laugh at me. They say, stupid girl.
I'm like, yeah. I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
She fell for it. Stupid girl.
And even after that one, like, I was like, dang, they got me, man. It's a cutscene, right? And then I'm just sitting there and I'm like, wait a second. Oh, I'm supposed to press buttons here right after.
Yes,
so I was
bro.
like, oh, okay, let's get it.
So
that shit got me, bro. Like, even whenever like you crash onto the beach or whatever, and she gets up, and I'm looking. I was like, I know this ain't the game.
Yeah,
like
I know it ain't. Yeah, I was like, damn, they started like this. So they know what they doing, man. It was man, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Shit was crazy, bro. It's,
when you see her on a boat, you know she about to mess some shit up.
Yeah,
man.
For sure. But no, the story is fucking phenomenal. I can't wait to see what the conclusion is of it. Tonight, I'm gonna finish that shit, and then I'm running it back tomorrow. Because if you haven't heard, there's different narrators that you can use, like, and go back. I need to do all the collectibles or whatever for one. And then two, because I missed a whole bunch at the beginning.
Oh,
because
bro, I was like, man, I'm cooked. I missed so many. I was like, oh my god, yeah.
Because like and this is kind of what I like a lot. I really like about it is that there's no fucking UI, none. There's no prompts.
Nope.
Like it's literally like they set off to do a movie game type of experience, and they fucking knocked that shit out of the fucking park.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, there were a lot of people, a lot of websites, a lot of reviewers that loved the first one. I'm talking 90s. I'm talking 85. I'm talking 95. I'm talking hundreds. This go around, this game comes out 45, 60.
That's crazy.
What's happening here? What's going on? Because like when it first came out, it was a PlayStation exclusive, right? And then it went everywhere else, which is, cool, right? But bro, like, how do you, to me, objectively, aside from length, I think it hits everything out of the park as far as the experience. I think the story is just on par, right? I think the different puzzles that they had art-wise were better.
Fine. I agree.
Right? Like, because like, like in the caves, right? The shit were
yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
And then you have the combat. To me, they use so much mocap and implemented it so goddamn well for the fights. Like, to me, it's objectively better, like the fighting, and then the one-on-one felt so much better than going 1 versus 2.
I fucking agree, bro. I ain't not trying to interrupt you, but I fucking agree. I like the 1v1s because bro, fighting 5 of them dudes and then over and over and then over. It's like, bro, I'm tired. Like,
yes.
I am tired. Like, so the 1v1 it made it feel more cinematic as well because it makes you like they just seem more of a threat. But go ahead, my bad. I agree.
And like the killing animations are different. Like, fuck, man, it's so goddamn good.
The way they transition into you fighting someone else is so fucking clean. Bro, that's not a spoiler, but when y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about when it happens, it's so clean. I'm like, I can't spoil, but it's clean.
It is, bro. And then besides I don't know what the last one's like, but besides the first boss that you fight, like the other bosses were like very uniquely implemented. Scale, when you go to the beat of the one, right? Yeah, 4-5. Running a 4-3. That shit's hard, bro. Same thing with the water one. It's I was like, bro, this is like without it, like, oh man. I'm telling you, like, this isn't my favorite game, right? I'm not capping for it like that. But this is my favorite experience I've had in a game.
I feel that.
If that makes any sense.
I enjoyed my entire time with it for sure, no doubt.
Yeah, it's definitely impressive that only like apparently like 20 people, it's a team of 20 people apparently made this game. So
yeah. And then when they showcased it in 2019, they didn't have anything of the game done. They've only been working on it for like 4 years plus COVID. So really it's like 3 years they've been working on it or whatever. Like
crazy.
Absolutely insane, man. Fucking shout out to Team Ninja. They did their fucking thing to me. But let's get back onto this. Why in the fuck would somebody love the first one? And it's been a while since I beat the first one. I can't think, so I have like recency bias, right? But Scale, you just beat the first one. Okay. What would make you score HellBlade 1 an 80, 90, 100, and then this one a 40, 50, 60?
Nothing there. That's not even bruh. Because like I said, I think I like this game more personally. Like I think I enjoyed this one more. Like I said, the worst thing about it is the length, and that's not like Epic just said 69 hours of mocap if just for combat. Like if we wanted more game, we'd have to do more of that. You know how much that shit cost? And they're a small studio. Every dollar matters with the smaller studios. So I cannot. The ratings for these games to me would have to be pretty close. Like I think I like the second one more for sure. I like the puzzles more. I like the 1v1. Sure, there could be a little more combat as far as. No, not really. I don't know because I like the 1v1. Like, that's what I'm saying. Really.
I like the 1v1s, and I don't know what people are like. She's not Kratos. She's not a god. No. Right? She's not, Devil May Cry. She don't have a demon inside her. She's a regular ass human being that weighs probably 90 pounds and with mental health issues, fighting for her fucking life.
Fighting for her fucking life. And you feel like that. Every cut hurts. Every single time they hit you, it hurts. I don't feel beefed up in this game. Yeah, I got hands, but like I don't feel like I'm OP at all. That shit's tough actually, because I swear they're reading your fucking input commands, and that I swear I was like, bro, how you know I was about to do that? So, what I'm talking
about.
So,
yeah, you throw that heavy attack and they just jump back a little bit. You'd be like, wait a second.
Yeah, they do, bro. Or when you do hit them, bro, they come close to you and grab you, or this shit's crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
It's such a fucking good ass game, man. Chat, what do y'all think about HellBlade 2? If you guys have ran through it already, is it not your type of game? I understand if it's not your type of game.
Yeah, I get that.
It's not your type of game, but I also feel like, and me and Nova talked about this a little bit. If you are a reviewer that works for a major company or a major publisher, right? And you're going to put one of your guys on the game, wouldn't you make sure it's their type of game? Right? Like slightly, right? Like I would never in my life, we get a review code for Frostpunk 2 or Aura, an RTS heavy game, right? There's no way I could reach out like and say, he's like, you know what, Nova, you take this. You're scoring.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was like, why, bro?
Like you guys, like I would be able to compare them to other RTS types or whatever, right? Or turn-based whatever games, like Civ or whatnot. But like, why would I give like? I guess you would be able to convey, like you could have like a 2-score system, like, hey, this isn't my type of game, so this is kind of what I rate it. I give it a 6,
a newcomer experience of it,
right? Like that once, but like nobody's gonna buy that game if they're not into those games. So like your message needs to go to people who are into those type of games.